I'm Jenny Eagle, reporter for LEEA, and I'm here with Rob Messenger, who is the sales manager for Rudd. Rob, you've been at Rudd now for nearly 5 years. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
I'm the technical sales manager for the lifting and lashing systems that Rudd manufacture, which is all of I think everybody knows it within the market as the pink and magenta coloured lifting gear, because we have various different departments. We have a military department and we have a conveyor and chains department, which is more towards the mining and quarrying market. So we have different departments with different sales managers, and I'm predominantly the technical sales manager for that. So I deal with any sort of technical queries that come in with regards to our products, how they can be used. The girls and Chris and Matt in the office, they deal with the day-to-day sales. That's not sort of what I get involved with. Their knowledge of the product itself is very good. I deal with anything that comes through the office or direct to me, dealing with end users or assisting our dealerships with our lifting points and lifting media and advising the best way that it can be used to achieve the aim of the end user.
And has anything new come to the fore recently where people are contacting you?
Not so much new to the fore, because the military department and the civil department go together very well. I'm ex-military myself, so the contacts that we get through that. So we do things like tie down schemes for flat racks. Now, trying to explain what a flat rack is, it's a load carrying flat rack. Basically, it goes on the back of a vehicle and they stack these and have to transport them around the country or when they're on operations. So we've just done all the trials and supplying tie down schemes for the military. Another product that we've got, which is doing very well, is the Rudd ROV hook. That was designed by Rudd, but in conjunction with one of the large subsea operating companies up in Aberdeen. So it was produced by Rudd, designed by Rudd, but then tested extensively by the subsea company to make sure that it met the market requirements. And that has really took off in respect of safety, in that it's a twin trigger operated hook to be operated by the manipulator of the ROV, but you have to operate both triggers together so the hook can't come up. Some of the more traditional hooks have a tendency to snag and foul on rigging subsea. So this is a smooth hook where the gate of the hook opens outwards and alleviates the chances of that happening.
Fantastic. And of course, following on from that, you have some news. You're joining the LEEA technical committee.
Yeah, we had somebody on the technical committee and we wanted to make sure that we continue to support the association. We fully support what the direction in where they're trying to go as an association to support its members. And we think it's important to continue that. So I put my application in to join the committee. Obviously that goes to the vote. Thankfully, I was voted onto the committee along with 4 other guys at the time.
And who is it who is retiring from the LEEA board on the technical committee?
That's Alan Walton. I think he's been on the committee now, so he's done a good 10 years. I think that's a fair stint on the board.
And you're no stranger to LEEA yourself. You mentioned your military background. Is that how you came to be a part of LEEA previously?
Yes, well, I served for 23 years in the military as a recovery mechanic, and during my transition I sent a CV to LEEA to be their accreditations officer. I did that for probably 6 months, and then as I was doing more traveling with LEEA, I was getting asked to do more of the technical audit side as opposed to the training accreditations. And in the end, I ended up becoming the technical manager for Southeast Asia and some elements of the Middle East. So it spent a lot of time traveling, auditing the member companies, obviously advising them how to get from development member up to full member. And I did that for just short of 6 years.
And will you be attending LiftEx this year?
Yes, we are. We've got a stand. LEEA, not LEEA as in the Lifting Equipment Engineers Association, LEEA Phelps, who obviously does the organisation, everything else. I think she still owes me a prize because we were the first company at last year's LiftEx to register for this year's and book our stand. So I'll be chasing her down at LiftEx for my winnings, whatever that is.
And what advice would you give to others to joining the association and, of course, attending LiftEx?
If you are a company who manufactures, tests, inspects, anything to do with the lifting industry, for your credibility, the association is where you need to be. You need to be a member of the association. You need to be audited, not because we want people to catch you out or try and find things wrong, but more to make sure that you are doing things correctly. You may think you are, but it's when you get audited and somebody asks you that question and you think, oh, hang on, have I got that correct paperwork? Have I got that correct documentation? And the support that you receive as a member company from the association, along with what the technical committee is trying to do, and that is generate guidance, answer questions from the membership to make sure that the lifting industry is the safest place to work. Because at the end of the day, we all deserve to go back home to our families and everything else. And by becoming a LEEA member, you are saying, I am going to look inwardly at my business, make sure that we do all our day-to-day work that meets the legislation, that we do it safely and we do it correctly. By joining the association, you are ultimately going to achieve that aim.
Very true. Well, thank you. And I look forward to seeing you at LiftEx this year. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.